If you want a smooth gaming performance in your PC build, you want to get a good CPU and GPU combo. The most important part when it comes to gaming is your CPU not bottlenecking your GPU. For that reason, I will show you the best CPU and GPU combos for 1080p resolution for all budgets. And don't worry, these combos will not stutter. All the links to these combos will be down below in the video description. With that being said, let's start. If you are on a tight budget and you want a good gaming experience, then the Ryzen 5 5500 paired with the RX 6600 is going to be your best option. This combo is going for under $300 and it will give you 70 plus FPS on average performance when it comes to 1080p high to ultra settings in high demanding titles. You can expect this number to be even higher depending on the game and depending on the settings. If you want to play easy to run games such as Valorant, CS2 and this type of shooters, you can expect 144 plus FPS on average, so if you want a 144Hz monitor, feel free to buy one. So for starters, this CPU and GPU combo will work perfectly fine and is the perfect combination for 1080p on a budget. If you have a bit of extra money to spend, then for my mid-range combo we have the Ryzen 5 5600, which is a 6-core 12-thread processor that is very good in terms of price to performance, combined with the RX 6650 XT, which is faster than the 6600. In terms of gaming performance, the 6650 XT is about 20% faster than the 6600, and then if you factor in that the CPU is faster than the last one, you are getting about 25 to 30% faster performance for about $80 more. In terms of frame rate, the 6650 XT will be able to average over 85 FPS when it comes to high to ultra settings in high demanding titles, once again depending on the game. And then if you want to play easy to run titles like the ones I've mentioned before, Fortnite and this type of shooters, you can expect 200 plus FPS on average on competitive settings easily. Very solid mid-range combo for 1080p, and you can also use it for 1440p 60 plus FPS on average, even though the 6650 XT has 8 gigs of VRAM, which will have its limitations if you want to play high demanding titles at 1440p, but if you want to play games like GTA 5 or just any game that will not require more than 8 gigs of VRAM when it comes to ultra settings, you will be just fine. Or if you do not want to play on ultra settings and you are okay with lowering the graphic settings to high or medium depending on the game. Then we have the upper mid-range combo, which has the same Ryzen 5 5600, but this time you get the RX 6700 XT. This combo is about $465 when I'm recording this video. Maybe when you're watching this it's a bit more expensive or it's a bit cheaper. Highly recommend you checking the links in the description for the latest prices. Anyway, back to this combo, the 6700 XT has 12 gigs of VRAM, making it the best option so far in terms of aging. 12 gigs of VRAM is more than enough for 1080p right now, and it's going to be enough for the next few years when it comes to ultra settings in high demanding titles, because it's very unlikely for games to require more than 12 gigs of VRAM at 1080p. In terms of gaming performance, you can expect over 100 FPS on average in high to ultra settings high demanding titles, and the reason why I did not mention a GPU from Nvidia is because AMD has the best price to performance GPUs, especially for 1080p resolution. I have made an entire video explaining why, but I would only recommend you getting the RTX 4060, which is the Nvidia competitor to the 6700 XT if you play Fortnite. Fortnite works better with Nvidia, so if your favorite games or your favorite programs work better with Nvidia, then go with the RTX 4060. I do not have anything against Nvidia. Actually, recently I made a video on the best Fortnite PC and it has an Nvidia GPU. So if you play Fortnite, you might as well go watch that video where I built an entire PC to play Fortnite high FPS, and it is affordable, so you may be interested in watching that one instead. But just so you know, the 6700 XT has 4 gigs of extra VRAM, which is going to be important down the line than the 4060, and on top of that is about 14% faster in terms of rasterized performance. So it's going to be better value in terms of price to performance. Then if you want a high-end 1080p combo, we have the Ryzen 5 7600X for the CPU and the RX 6750 XT for the GPU. In terms of performance, you can expect a 5 to 10% increase over the last combo, and this one is going to be a much better option if you want to play high CPU demanding titles such as simulators, for example Flight Simulator, or you want to play games like Fortnite or Valorant low settings where the CPU is going to matter a bit more. In this case, you can expect 360 plus FPS on average on esports titles, and on high demanding titles you can expect around 105 to 110 FPS on average, high to ultra settings, once again depending on the game. The price for this combo is under $600, and if you're going to be spending this amount of money, then I highly recommend you considering the RX 6800 as a potential upgrade for the GPU. Even though I believe the RX 6800 is a bit of an overkill for 1080p, it's going to be an amazing choice for 1440p down the line, and it has 16 gigs of VRAM. That being said, if you buy this combo, you are allowing yourself to upgrade to 1440p down the line to play on high to ultra settings with no issues. In terms of performance at 1080p, with the 6800 you can expect over 120 FPS and over 90 FPS on high to ultra settings in high demanding titles at 1440p resolution, which is about 15% faster performance than the 6750 XT. Keep in mind that for 1080p, every combo I've mentioned today will allow you to play on high to ultra settings with no issues, and the difference between them is going to be, of course, the performance difference, but also how each one of them is going to age in the future, which might be a topic that you are interested in. Anyway, if you need personal PC help, I can help you out. That's the top link in the description, where I will be taking a look at your specific situation and give you the perfect PC build or pre-built PC depending on what you prefer. And also, it's very important for you not to bottleneck your CPU and GPU combo, because if you have the wrong motherboard, for example, your PC might not even be able to post. For that reason, I highly recommend you watching my video on the best PC builds of the month for every budget and every resolution. You will have that one in the top right of the screen. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this one. It will help the channel a lot. I will see you on the next one.